Welcome to my first vegetable garden. Today I want to talk about cool weather vegetables, specifically peas, but I'm going to show you a bunch of different greens that like the cold. They can take a freeze, which means that their cell structure is such that when the leaf freezes, the cells don't burst or disrupt, and as soon as they warm up and defrost, the plant is perfectly fine. These are peas that I have in containers. I started these indoors, and you can see the snow has fallen. Today's March 21st. I'm in Maryland Zone 7, and we keep getting, unseasonable cold nights, which basically means the nights for the last week have been getting to like 28 degrees, 25 degrees. These peas have frozen many times, and you can see that they're doing really well. Yesterday we had a snowfall. Up here are some greens that I had in my greenhouse and overwintered. I've just taken them out. That's arugula, red mustard greens, and spinach laying down there. And again, they can freeze and they do perfectly fine. Coming across to the other side, in that container is cilantro. Cilantro can actually freeze, it does okay. Endive, onions, coming all the way across. Some more peas in there. And again, they can freeze. An important thing to understand about cool weather vegetables is they really prefer 40 degrees to 70 degrees. And they do best. When it starts getting hot into the 80 degrees, they stop producing leaves, they start to flower, which is called bolting, and they just don't do well in the heat. So you have the first wave of vegetables that come out are really your cool weather vegetables. And here's a beet from last year that I'm just growing for greens. This is another form of endive, red leaf lettuce. Over there's turnip tops, more endive, all kinds of green leafy vegetables do really well in the cool weather. And again, the point that I want to make is that they can take a freeze. And again, March 21st, and you can see my yard got another snow. I just want to show you one more area. In here is garlic that is coming up. That's usually planted in October. That can deal with freezing temperatures too. That's a kale plant, and the winter has been ridiculous here. This was grown last year, overwintered, and you can see leaves are coming back. So this plant can actually freeze and deal with an entire winter that's pretty harsh. Here are some more peas, and they don't look too much worse for wear. Tonight's going to get down to 28 degrees, tomorrow's going to get down to 25 degrees, and that's a little concerning. When they can take a freeze, my experience is they do fine with upper 20s, they do okay if it gets a little bit colder. The whole key to growing these vegetables that don't mind the freeze is that the freezing temperature should only last a couple hours at night, and the daytime really has to warm back up. So that's a little bit of the timing that makes a difference for these plants. The other thing is the frost, the freeze can't be so bad that it gets to the root systems. As long as the root systems stay above 32 degrees, the leaves can take that freeze, and come next day, the plants defrost, they do fine. Hope this gives you some idea of what cool weather vegetables are, how you might use them in your garden. Please check out my blog at www.therestedgarden.blogspot.com, and I may not have said it, but those are kales right in there. 4 different kinds of plants, and they do really well. Again, please check out my blog, and if you have any questions, just leave them in the comment section and I'll try and help you out. Thanks.